Hi, so today I'm going to be showing you how to use the ultrasonic cleaner to clean instruments that have already been used for my foot health practice. I've got Ultra Clean that I'm going to be using inside the ultrasonic cleaner, and that is going to help scrubbing all of the dirt off. So I need to put in between 20 and 50 millilitres of the ultrasonic cleaner. So once I've popped that in, I need to fill it up to a litre with hot water. Got that filled up, so I'm just going to pour that in. Then I can put the basket in and it's ready to go for washing the instruments. Okay, so first we have to scrub the instruments. So I'm going to run hot water into the bowl, and then I'm going to use antibacterial washing up liquid to make sure that that gets rid of any bacteria. Here are my used instruments that I've used today. So we've got nippers, Diamond Deb, and I keep these in my bag and then wash them at the end of each day. So I'm just going to dump all those in there. And then we keep the water running and give each item a scrub. Really important that I get into the ends of the nippers, making sure I get any bacteria or fungus off. Okay, so now we've got all of the instruments washed from in the antibacterial washing up liquid. I'm going to put them all into the ultrasonic cleaner. The paddle files are a little bit trickier to put in. They do stick out, and then you can leave the handle wrapped up in the autoclave bag. So don't worry if they don't go right in. Make sure nippers are snapped together if they close. As long as all of the instruments are underneath the water, they're fully submerged, that's fine. Right, I can see I'm not going to get many more in there because they're not all, that's it. To make sure that they're fully submerged, put the lid on the cleaner. The recommended time for the ultrasonic cleaner is 5 minutes. This sets to a little over that, so I'm going to press so it's on for 380 seconds, and you just set it off and leave it. Okay, so now the ultrasonic cleaner has finished cleaning. I know it's finished because it isn't making a buzzing noise, and there are 3 zeros on the display. Take the lid off, lift the things out in the basket, giving it a bit of a shake, and then I transfer them onto a baking tray. Okay, so now we're moving on to wrapping the instruments up in sterilised packets to put them into the autoclave. There are lots of different sizes that you can get of these. I got these from where I trained. I wrote down everything that they used and then ordered it myself. They come in a really big box like this. So I've had these since April, and as you can see, I've still got lots left. These are 90 millimetres by 254 millimetres, and I use those for full packs or for scalpel handles. You also need some smaller sterilising packs, and these are used for things like your burrs. I got these from Medibase. There were 200 in them, so again, quite a lot in the packet. And these are 57 millimetres by 130 millimetres. Okay, so now we've got a set of instruments that have been in the ultrasonic cleaner. So now I'm going to put these into packs. First thing, paddle file. That goes in one big pack by itself. You'll find that there are 2 openings to the sealing pouches. You've got one that when it's sterilised, you open it from that end when you're with the client. But to put them in, you do it this end, tear off the white strip of paper and then fold that round so that's completely sealed, and it will go into the autoclave like that. Got a mandrel here that I put a sanding cup on. That will go into one of the smaller ones, again in the gap at the top, so that when the autoclave's been on, fold that down, the arrows change colour to show that it's been sterilised and it's effectively clean, sterile, ready for use. For scissors for dressing, sharp ones, they go in on their own. Okay, so moving on to putting tools into the steriliser to use. Turn the autoclave on at the side. It lights up, it just says initialize. Now it's showing me that I'm going to do a wrapped cycle, 134 degrees, which is the optimum temperature. I open the door to the left, and inside you can see we've got some trays. I use the little tool for the handle to pull them out, and then put in the full packs. Paddle file in there. Put a couple of burrs in there as well. You don't want to overpack it because then things won't sterilise. Then we close the door, turn it back across to lock it. Now I can see on the screen that everything is clear, there is nothing flashing. We just press the enter button and that now tells me that that's started the cycle. It'll be between 20 minutes and half an hour, then I'll come back and get it out. Okay, so now we can see that the cycle's finished. Got the temperature it's been on, the 134 degrees, wrapped. I know it's finished because it says end. Tells me how long the cycle's been on here, 29 minutes 6 seconds. And there's also a printout that comes with it that tells me if it has been successful, and it says sterile value success, so I know that everything that's in there is sterilised. So to unlock it, move it to the left. Now in there it is really hot, and that's why they provide this tool to get the trays out with. So you just take out the ceilings, and if you can see there, the arrow has changed now to a dark colour, so I know that that is fully sterile now.